part of their oath, right?
Yes,
So,
most of them.
so,
Not all of them. Depends on the religion.
but
You
Catholic
know what I mean?
priests are supposed
Catholic,
to,
yes.
yes. So, how is it? I'm not trying to be mean or cruel. I'm
No,
just trying to understand so much stuff that I read. How is it that Catholic priests get away with violating children and get transported from one one place to another when they've taken an oath to God,
Yep.
stating that they just took a vow of chastity, saying that they would never have sex with anyone. And then instead of getting consequences for their actions, they get to be moved from one diocese to another diocese. And not only do
Yeah, we're
they
going
get
to
to be
camera
moved
here.
from one diocese to another diocese, sometimes the Catholic Church pays for their indiscretion and sweeps it under the rug.
it's a
Yeah.
very difficult issue. Sadly, we are not perfect. But what are you doing?
That's beyond not perfect. That's a whole nother level. The
A
Bible
system of
says
corruption.
even the NIH version that the Catholics believe in
Are
says
you, Ty, you're going
says
to be
Oh, I'm
joining?
full.
it would be
100%
better for a
Catholic.
millstone to be tied around your neck than for you to hurt
Well,
a
it's okay,
child of
Julia.
mine.
We can pray for you. Please
No,
pray with
thank
us.
No,
you.
we have
No,
to pray
thank
for
you.
you
No,
all,
thank you.
actually.
Thank you.
No,
We
thank
will.
you.
God
Because
bless
you
you.
may. Same to you.
God bless you.
Same to you. And do your research, okay?
I've
Do
done my
your own,
research. I'm
all
joyfully
across.
Catholic.
Okay.
God bless
Yeah.
you.
He will. He's
Whatever
gonna be
God.
all of us. We all, if we're gonna need one another.
Amen.
We're
Yeah,
gonna
one
need one
another.
another.
You
Yeah.
and me.
We're gonna need
All
one
of us.
another.
Yeah.
I'll see you.
All right.
Bye.
Have a
Peace.
blessed day.
God bless you.
Yeah, you tried that. I felt that energy.
Mm-hmm.
Heard that right.
She
That's
did.
wow.
Discernment. She tried you.
I
And me
know.
too a little bit. But I'm glad that I held it back. Jesus Christ.
No, I only had to bring that up because I was at
And you
the
see it fleed, right?
I was at yes,
It fleed.
yes. I was at the Catholic Church over here, and the brochures say living together out of wedlock, abortion, and a whole bunch of brochures that should not be in the front of a Catholic church because children see that.
Right.
You are over a child's mind and garbage in, garbage out.
Yep.
So you're I believe that God holds
Programming.
accountable for who he puts over a congregation.
Yep.
And it should be some
Yep.
accountability. So when you can't answer my question about accountability, I have a problem with that. If you stand toe to toe with me and can answer them
Mm-hmm.
hard questions, then I have respect for you and we
Right.
can talk all day. But if I ask you a hard question and you flee and run
And
from
said
me,
we're gonna pray for you.
yeah, then it's a problem.
And then I had to throw a no, we're gonna pray for you. Because Lord
I'm gonna ask you the hard. I've been this way. I'm not trying to be funny, but I've been this way since I was a kid.
and don't change.
I would take
No.
my not. I was in what you call it. I got baptized when I was 4 years old. I was
Oh.
that child in church. I asked to be baptized.
Oh, what?
I didn't
Okay.
get baptized because somebody told me to get baptized. I
I
asked to
did.
be baptized. I was that child at 4 years old who would go, "Excuse me, that don't make sense."
That was me, y'all.
Excuse me,
That was me.
make that make sense for me because no, what do you mean? And I would be in the middle of the church, interrupt the church service. Excuse me.
Look,
And the pastor would be like, Julia,
see,
excuse me. I got a question. Yep,
you
that didn't
are.
make no. Hello over here. That would be me.
I can relate. I'm gonna tell you. I always tell it.
See? God
Look,
know I'm
but
not
hold on,
lying.
look.
I am not lying.
Look, 6 years old, I was baptized, and I was baptized in some mess. But when I went to school, kindergarten, the kindergarten teacher had passed out a paper and telling me to color the beak of an eagle orange. But I knew the beak of an eagle was yellow. Let me just say, she called my mother, and my mother and my grandmother came up there. And long story short, they had a meeting. I was smart. I was smarter than the norm. Very.
Ooh, I
All
was
I'm gonna
in
say,
the
it was set up.
newspaper.
Same.
I was in the
This shit is
newspaper
crazy.
in
I
Euclid
didn't know.
Park because I missed 3 months of school. My grandmother and grandfather took me to Fort Clinton. I came back the same day I come to school. There was a spelling test.
Uh-huh.
Teacher gave us the spelling test. I got an A plus plus on the spelling test.
Uh-huh.
A plus plus. I missed no words and got the extra word. I was the only child in the
Get an A
classroom to
plus
get the
plus.
A plus plus. So the teacher said you cheated.
How you gonna cheat?
I said, how I cheat? I'm sitting in the first desk in the front row in front of you. How I cheat? She said, you cheated. I said, no, I didn't. She said, spell this word. So I spelled it. She said, spell that word. So I spelled
Test
it. And I did
an
it
adult testing
shaking my
you
head
with sass.
with sass and sarcasm.
Yep.
And so she got mad and sat me in the corner and put a dunce cap on my head. I said, you want me to do what? I left out of the classroom, went and got my mama, and came back to the classroom. She was hiding behind the principal, and my mother was like, "Oh no, you didn't." And
Wow.
oh no, because you're not finna
And
treat.
she really tested. She shocked that you, who you are, was
She
that smart.
said, "No, no." I went to an all-white school.
Yeah.
She said,
They
"No,
got
no
it.
black child is gonna come in here and get
And
better
show
grades
y'all
than
up.
these kids that's
Whatever.
been here every day."
Well, you did it.
And it was my first day at the school too. And I'll never forget that. I went and got my mama. She hit me in the back with a paddle and sat
The
me in the
teacher?
corner. Yep. It was a
Oh,
big
you was in one
it
of them
was
schools.
it was a big red welt across my back. She said I cheated. And I told her I didn't cheat. I don't have to cheat. And she hit me across my back with a paddle and put me in the corner and put a dunce cap on. She thought I was gonna sit there, but I didn't. I went and got my mama. She hit me so hard with that
That
paddle
thing
that
wouldn't have
the
made it up.
paddle made a mark across the middle of my back. Yep, and it was all
All
over the
because you smart.
newspapers.
That's and because you're black. It does. Well,
She got
not black.
suspended.
Native. Because I'm not black. I always say I'm not black. If anything, I say I'm brown.
Well,
Because this is clearly.
well, that's how they used to call us back then. It said black child got hit in the back with a paddle from a teacher over a spelling word. And that's what was on the front page of the paper. But that wasn't what it was. She hit me because I got the better grade than everybody
That's
else, and
just-
she was mad. Because I was sitting there like, y'all been here for all this time. y'all know. But she was that type of teacher who she would say the word, write the word on the board,
Mhm.
and say all of the words, and then erase
Erase
the
it,
words,
yeah.
and then give you the spelling.
Oh, well, shit.
So why y'all fail? She just gave us all the answers. It was no reason for y'all to fail other than you slow like duh. That was my answer. And I said that, and she didn't like it.
Oh my goodness. This is good. And then look, I'm remembering. I'm reflecting. So what are you doing? You keep. I got to
I think I
stay
just got
on
in
it.
trouble. I just probably got in trouble talking to you.
Mhm.
I don't. Yup. See. I got in trouble because of what I asked that nun, but that's how I feel. I'm sorry.
You really think you did?
Yeah.
But it's the truth.
Yeah, but they don't like truth in Washington,
It
D.C.
ain't not bump day. We coming from a high, but then we do got to see. Now that's my problem. God said, if I got to be bold.
Listen, I
And
don't
if
care if you are a Catholic priest, a reverend, a bishop,
Me
whoever
neither. I don't give
you
a fuck
are.
who you
If you're
is.
messing with children, I got a problem with
Yeah.
that.
Anything. Oh Jesus.
I got a problem with it.
Oh, I'm a man, my business.
That's what they don't get.